What's not to love about the 10mm automatic cartridge? Known as the Perfect 10, it's a fantastic self-defense and competition shooting round. Put that 10mm cartridge in a Pistol Caliber Carbine and you'll have a great time at the shooting range. Essentially, the 10mm carbine is still an oddity, and when it comes to options, pickings are slim. We run through some fun 10mm rifles, or more exactly, the guns that pretty much make up the market presently. Keep watching and see what made the cut. B&T's APC-10 emerges as a cutting-edge contender in the 10mm realm, boasting innovation and sleek design. Much like its predecessor, the APC-9, the gun employs a straight blowback system complete with an integral buffer. The buffer effectively takes the bite out of the potent 10mm cartridge, rendering shooting experiences smoother and more manageable. A standout feature of the APC-10 is its compatibility with Glock 20 magazines, readily available and easy to find. From dual non-reciprocating folding charging handles to intuitive lower receiver controls, the firearm offers a user-friendly experience that caters to both left and right-handed shooters. The trigger deserves a special mention. With a light and crisp action, it facilitates precise shooting, enhancing overall accuracy. Just toss an optic and this powerhouse transforms into a formidable tool for home defense. Want to own a space gun? Sure you do. Definitely an unorthodox choice, the Vector CRB is perhaps one of the most advanced pistol caliber carbine platforms you can find on the market. Behind the over-the-top design lies high-end machinery with a low-bore axis and a unique recoil mitigation system called Super V. This effortlessly redirects energy that manages recoil and muzzle rise, which allows fast follow-up shots. The nonlinear bolt blowback mechanism in the 6-position stock define it as a high-end sporting rifle. It has intuitive ambidextrous safeties, and you operate the bolt and mag release with your offhand while your strong hand shoots. It's compatible with Glock magazines, just like the Arrow Survival. No doubt the Vector CRB might sit well with regular gunfolk, but if you want to dip your toes in sporting rifles, best believe this is one of the most reliable 10mm options on the market. It's available in both 15 and 17 round capacity, and there's a 9mm model too. One thing's for sure, if you settle on a Vector as your 10mm carbine, you're likely to have the most unique gun at the range, not to mention perhaps one of the most advanced PCC systems available. This is a high-end option, but the CMMG Banshee is a force to be reckoned with. The CMMG line has all kinds of models, calibers, rifles, and pistol types that are worthy of mentioning, but I'll stick to the Banshee. It's a screamer. The 10mm works great with the CMMG radial delayed system, which practically makes the recoil almost non-existent, and it's one of the most fascinating firearm engineering feats I've seen. It throws out the necessity for bolts, buffers, or recoil springs out the window. The Banshee's short and super lightweight with a 5.5-pound weight with an AR-type build. It eats through 180-grain bullets and practically spits fire. Expect smooth control and rapid follow-up shots with impeccable target acquisition. Much like the it chomps on Glock mags. There's a staggeringly high price to pay for a pistol caliber rifle like this. Even if you finally convince yourself to snag one, it'll be difficult to find one in stock. If budget's a concern, you might want to skip this portion of the video. Dakota Tactical is a small company, but if you're a big fan of MP5, you've probably heard of them. This 10mm MP5 clone is not cheap, with the more affordable pistol model selling for $5,500, but these subguns give you all the roller delayed love you could ever want. And don't worry about claw mounts, there's a Picatinny rail on top, perfect for adding a red dot sight. The straight magazines just look like the original MP5 mags, giving it a cool look. Instead of a stock, there's a sling swivel at the back. It's as MP5 as it gets. Unfortunately, it's also very expensive, and Dakota Tactical isn't mass producing them, so grab one when you can. The TMW Arrow Survival rifle series stands out as one of the top picks for a 10mm rifle without breaking the bank. While it may not be the absolute cheapest, it offers a fantastic blend of features, design, and price that's hard to beat. These rifles sport sleek designs reminiscent of AR-style rifles, but with their own unique touches. They borrow some elements from the AR layout, such as the safety position, receiver extension, pistol grip, and magwell placement. However, they differ in key areas like the location of the charging handle, the operating system, the receiver design, and of course the barrel design. What's neat about these rifles is that you can easily remove the barrel, which makes them great for takedown and allows for caliber swapping with relative ease. This versatility makes them an excellent choice for survival situations, earning them a spot on this list. The 10mm caliber packs enough punch for self-defense while also being suitable for hunting medium-sized game like deer. With the right ammo, it can even serve as a reliable option for bear defense. These rifles use a standard blowback operating system with a hefty bolt to ensure safe operation. While straight blowback doesn't do much for recoil reduction, the manageable power of a pistol cartridge means your shoulder won't take a beating. If you fancy switching things up, the 10mm variant can be converted to shoot 45 ACP without much hassle or expense. Additionally, the Arrow Survival rifle series also offers subgun pistol versions for those who prefer something more compact than a full-size rifle. Overall, it's hands down the best 10mm option you can find for under $1,000. Admit it, you look at this at the gun show and checked your pockets for the spare change to take it home. No shame, because what the Hi-Point 1095 lacks in style and grace, it more than makes up for in reliability. Not to mention you aren't going to cry if you dent its fender. Basic as a long gun comes, the 1095 simple blowback action gives it the chops to chew through any ammo you feed it. And weighing in at a hefty 7 pounds, the gun makes the 10mm a veritable kitten, even the hot stuff. Slap a suppressor on it. Yes, it has a threaded muzzle, and the carbine might be one of the most manageable on the market. Also, unlike many PCC options, the 1095 has last round hold open. To the downside, it's ugly. It's ugly and it has several undesirable design points. The sights are no picnic, but can be removed via set screws if you want to run a red dot, and the body's made of polymer, which doesn't give it quite a premium feel or look. But the real kick in the pants is the magazine. It's proprietary and only 10 rounds. Still, if you've got a beggars can't be choosers budget, Hi-Point has you covered, and dependably so. A PCC specialist, JRC has earned a dedicated following over the years with well-made long guns. Its 10mm carbines are no exception. And while both the gunmaker's key mod and takedown models are both solid options, the latter is eminently more useful. Broken down, the carbine is a tidy 16-inch long, 6-pound package, which is to say it has the potential to be your constant companion. Constructed around a single-piece aircraft-grade aluminum, the takedown 10mm is extremely robust and nearly impervious to outside grit and grim. Of course, it's a simple blowback system, which means the action is stiff, slowing manipulation down a hair. At the same tick, it'll run through anything you feed it, which is ideal in a utility carbine. Given it accepts Glock magazines, you have plenty of capacity options at your disposal. In addition to this, Just Right Carbine has included some other intriguing features to make it handy no matter the circumstances: reversible ejection, top rail for the addition of an optic, and standard AR-15 controls. Overall, JRC gives you a do-all carbine you can always keep in hand.